everybody, it's Frugal Finds, and today we're going to film a demo on how you can make a Halloween themed gift basket for somebody special in your life. So I am making some Halloween treat bags in this video for my son's classmates, but I'm also going to be making some gifts for his teachers. So I have two gifts to make, and the first thing I'm going to use are these awesome sort of popcorn size buckets that I picked up at Dollar Tree quite a while ago because I thought that they would sell out. And we'll just make one at a time here, or maybe we'll do two, I'm not sure. So I have several components to put in these baskets. The first thing I'm going to do is use some filler. So I like to use the paper shredded stuff just because it's recyclable, unlike all of those weird little confetti plastic shred things that come out at Easter. I also thought that the purple would look nice with the black for Halloween, and look at how nice that looks. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna add is these watermelon and strawberry coconut scented hand creams by, nobody knows, Enchanted Accessories, New York. So this is a 2-pack of hand cream that I've showed you guys all of this stuff in my haul videos below. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do so. So you would have seen all of these products and where I bought them and how much they were. This is all stuff from the Dollar Tree that's going into these baskets. Then I also got the 3-pack of the mugs that say Sip Back and Relax. I thought about just doing one per basket instead of the 3-pack, but I'm gonna try with the 3 and see how it looks. I'm not sure if I should put it like that or that in the back, so we'll have to sort of use trial and error. I haven't done this yet, so I'm not redoing it, and I'm looking at it on the screen for the first time, so we'll see how this goes. So yeah, we'll put that there. And then the next item I'm gonna put in are these Kenneth Joan socks. And I was thinking that I could sort of tuck them under the cup into the bottom like that and have them hanging up at the top. I'm just gonna turn this one around so I can actually see what I'm doing, and then I'll leave one facing for you guys. So that one is like this, down in, and we'll see how that looks in front of that there. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Next, we're gonna do the Laura Secord hot chocolate mix. This is a luxury brand of hot chocolate at any sort of chocolate store here in Canada. So let's put that maybe in the back because it's gonna take up some more space. So I always like to put something in the bottom of the gift baskets, which is why we used this, what is it actually called? Decorative shred for $1.25, $1.50 if you're in Canada like me. It makes the items higher up in the basket and it makes it have a fuller effect. Another thing you want to make sure you do to make sure that it has a full look to it is make sure that you can see all of the products, and to do that you're going to have to play around with placement, and you might have to pull something up higher or move this up higher, and it depends on how tight it is. If it's not tight, like this wouldn't stay up because it's not resting underneath anything, but it also might sink down. Then I got the Big Sky Mints. So as you can see, this is sort of a self-care basket for the teachers. So we've got the hot chocolate to go in the mug. Then we've got the cozy socks with the hand cream and the mints to have after your coffee or hot chocolate. So that's where the inspiration for this stuff came from. Originally I was thinking I'd put them in like that, but I don't think they're gonna fit. So we'll just do that. So now we need to make sure it's pushed down enough so that we can still see some of this hand cream there. And then if you really are worried about it settling down once you have the wrap on, you can put something taller underneath. For instance, this, just put some more shreds underneath it so that it won't fall down. And then I had to go to two Dollar Trees to find these. So if you just buy a wrap of cellophane, you can do that as well. But this is already sized to be for a gift basket, and you get two of them. Whereas if you use a cellophane roll, you're really gonna only have enough to do one basket. So it's actually cheaper to buy the pre-made stuff. Look guys, I only have one earring in, okay? This is how much I do not have it together, but you will notice that I have dyed my hair since the last video, so it's not that brassy bleached look anymore. I was waiting a few weeks to dye it like they say that you should, and I have my awesome fall vintage thrifted sweater on for you guys, and I will have to give you guys a better look of it so that you can appreciate it for all its glory. Let's see how big these are, guys. It might be too big for these. Okay, so there's two. Oh wow, these are huge. So yeah, maybe the cellophane roll is a better idea for these. We're gonna try it out like this and see what happens. You guys know what that looks like, right? On those farmer reality shows and country vet reality shows. So I'm just we'll move this one to the side now that you guys have seen what's in it, and place it on the table. I've sort of opened it up at the bottom. I'm just putting this in the center at the bottom. And then we want to pull it up all the way and I'm going to pull this back, make sure it's centered in all four directions. Okay, so that looks good. Hi guys. Now, the top will be like this. And you want to pull it taut like that. Now, turn it around and check to make sure that it looks good. This one kind of doesn't look good anymore. So the way that we can fix that is to now put it back down. So what I am gonna do is put a little bit more filling underneath this. I'm sweating in this sweater. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down in there like that. And then this will stay up better in the back. And it won't fall down. So they're gonna go under whatever's in front. Okay, they're not over the side, but I have them pushed down in there. And then I'll put the coffee mugs in the front, even though they're the tallest item. If I can keep everything like the way it is, it should look pretty good. And then these can go in the front vertically now, or horizontally now. And this is just gonna help make everything really tight too. So if you have enough items to make it tight, that's gonna help, excuse me, help everything stay in place as well. So I think that looks pretty good now. So I'm pulling the top up so that the extra is going straight up. Now I'm gonna use the twist tie to secure this. Okay, so I put the twist tie on off camera and I made it pretty tight. Now you can see how tall it is. I do think the bag is gonna work here. So I'm just gonna cut it straight across. About half of what was there is gonna come off. And then we can separate it like that to make it look not so funny. And now these wings are still sticking out, which we don't want. So that's when you take your Scotch tape and pull it out on each end, taut, and then bring it to the back and tape it. So I'll show you guys from the back what I'm doing. I'm it's puffing up with air, so maybe don't put the twist tie as tight as I did, and that won't happen unless you want it to be a big air bubble like this. So the tape is right there. So right now, this is what it looks like. It probably will deflate on its own a little bit, which will be nice. I could undo the twist tie, but just because I'm filming, I'm not gonna do that. And then I have this nice ribbon that I got from Dollarama for $1.25, but this was a while ago. I'm not sure if it's more expensive now, and it has this nice orange polka dot one on it that I'm gonna use. So a mistake that people make a lot with this ribbon is they don't use enough. So I'm literally pulling out about 2 arms length of this. And then putting it from back to front, tie it in a knot. It doesn't matter if the knot is right in the center of your length of ribbon. Then you can tie a bow if you want, or you can just leave it hanging down like this. I'm gonna take another one. And add it here. We'll tie a bow. Actually, I'm gonna grab both and tie a bow as if I'm tying a shoe, but I'm using both strands in each hand, and I'm tying it that way. Then the ends, you just take the scissors and curl. Make sure you're putting the scissor on the side of the ribbon that doesn't have the print. Lots of times when you're using a ribbon that is double-sided, you can't tell, and you'll curl it the wrong way first, and it makes it like super weird looking. How cute is this, guys? Oh my goodness, it looks cuter than I thought it would. So yeah, I'll do the second one, and then I'll have one for his teacher and one for his educational assistant in the classroom. And I don't know about you, but I would love to get this if I was a teacher or a special trick-or-treater, or just to get as somebody's friend. So yeah, the next section here, we are going to do the trick-or-treat bags for my son's class, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's Frugal Finds. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to make treat bags for my son's class. So my son's name is Eli, and he is 6, and he's in grade 1. He has 19 kids in his class. So what I have today, I am filming on his bed because it's just easier to spread everything out this way. And the first thing I picked up for their treat bags were these Snyder's of Hanover pretzels. And they have the cute little Halloween print on them. And I got those at Meijer's. So I'm also going to show you guys the process of how I make these bags really quickly. So these are already in their own bag there. These are the treat bags that I'm going to be using. They are the little loop bags from Dollar Tree with the dogs on them. There's 20 in a pack. I thought originally that he had more than 19 in his class, so I bought more than I needed of everything, of course. I got these Welch's gummies just from the grocery store. They are a special Halloween edition, and my son really likes those, so I knew there would be some left that he can eat. Then for the candy, I got a variety pack of these just from the grocery store. Make sure that you have ones with Smarties. If you've got little kids, that's their favorite. And then in this bag here, I have the random stuff. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do. This stuff has all been in previous Dollar Tree haul videos that those of you have seen will recognize. So I got the 24 piece of this super cute sticker packs. I love how the top has candy corn on it and says "Don't be corny." I couldn't get over that. And then these caramel apple pops, I tried these for the first time, you know, a few years ago, thinking they'd be disgusting, and they were so good. So there's 6 in a bag there, and I got 4 bags. So we'll put those over on the other side. And then I got these at Dollarama, which is another dollar store here in Canada, for $1.25. I took one out, as you can see, so that's a pack of 9. I had to get 3 because there's 19, and 2 packs would have been 18. So it's a little bit annoying. I am sweating up here, guys. It's not that hot. I just get nervous when I'm filming, and then I sweat. Isn't that disgusting? Yeah. So there's 2 more packs of those, and then the other extra treat bags that I bought. So the first thing we do is open up the treat bags, obviously. And then it's really just a matter of an assembly line process. Now, if you can interest your child in helping you, usually my son does have fun doing this. But he's not here today, so I just open it with my hand, and then I like to open everything and have a big pile of all of the items and just do it in an assembly line process. So now that you guys know what's going in these treat bags, I'm curious what you think about the items that I picked. It does end up being about $1 per child. My math could be totally wrong on that. And I try to give them things that they're not just going to throw in the garbage, like those party favors or, you know, candy that's not very good. So I'm just opening all these erasers and the bags here. So right now I've got candy all around me. You can see my friends back there. And now I just drop it in. So we've got the pretzel. I'm going to put in 1 gummy pack. And there's 50 chocolate bars, so each child can have 2. The eraser, a candy pop sucker, and then the stickers. The stickers, you know, I'm not sure. Let's see what's in one since we have some extra. So inside the box is just a little tiny paper, and it has some cute little stickers on it. There's a bat, a vampire, a little witch's cauldron that says "Stop by for a spell." So these actually are pretty cute. I know you can't see them from there. So we'll drop one of those in. And then the bags come with the twist ties. So I just spin it around and tie it up. And then I do like to have enough items that when I'm done, it does look pretty full. And then I will just put I should make a little note to put inside each treat bag that says it's from Eli, rather than having to tie something to the outside of every treat bag. But I might actually do that anyways, just because it would look really cute if I did that. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill the rest of these up now and eat some candy along the way, because that's the fun part, right guys? So yeah, these bags have so many cute little dogs on them. Okay, so you can see I have them all finished here on the side. I didn't time myself, but I honestly think it took 5 minutes. So if this is something that you're putting off, it's better to get it done earlier, because we all know that the holidays creep up on us and we're procrastinators. This way it's all done. Now I did decide, I did a few with the twist ties, but then I left the rest of them open for 2 reasons. One, that way if I decide to put a note inside that it's from Eli, I don't have to undo all the twist ties. And 2, if for some reason I buy more things for the bags, I can add it in later. So that's a tip. Second, I did the math in my head while I was doing them, and it's definitely more than $1 a treat bag. It's going to be about $2 a treat bag. So if that's within your budget, this is sort of the size of treat bag that you could get and do. And it's a nice full treat bag, and it's not too unhealthy, which is great. Now, another tip I have was when you're doing the treat bag, if you put a heavier item in first, like that eraser, it sort of spreads the treat bag out, and then it's easier to put the other items in. And a third tip I have is, if you know you're gonna have more items than kids, make sure you use the items first that they're gonna like. For instance, the chocolate bar variety pack had Kit Kat, Aero, Coffee Crisp, and Smarties. So I used up, all of the Smarties, and I left myself with some Aeros and Coffee Crisp, because I think Coffee Crisp is probably their least favorite and I like it. And now I'm going to show you with the leftover things. I am going to make up 2 extra little treat bags that are a little bit more special for my niece and nephew. So I picked up one of these each, and it gave me a reason to buy them. So this one says zombie repellent, and they are plastic, and they are from Dollar Tree. And this one says bone dust. I don't know if you can see that. And so I'm just going to fill it up with the extras, and we'll see how full it makes this. And it might be too full. If it was in your budget, you could do one of these for each of the kids in the class, and I'm sure they would love it. For me, it's not in my budget. I know it would be cheaper to just even buy 1 full-size chocolate bar for each kid in the class than to do these treat bags, but I enjoy doing it, so that's why I did it. And let's see what this is going to look like now. So you can see that one is super cute. I love this idea. If these were to go on clearance after the holiday at Dollar Tree, I would get them for next year, but unfortunately Dollar Tree does not do that, as we all know. And so yeah, I've got all of my treat bags ready for Halloween, which is in, what's the date today? The 21st, so 10 days. I've got the teacher gifts ready, and that's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining me, and stay frugal.